So hello and welcome back to Taken Terminal. We are just down here at Shoreham. I have to zoom out to remember the name of that one. I haven't played this for a little while, to be fair. And one thing I do want to add, and I've been mentioning it for quite a while now, is to add in a heritage railway line. And I've been thinking, where's it going to go? I would like it to start here because we've got the old pier there, we've got the trams, and I think it's just really fitting to have a heritage steam railway line. So that is what we're going to do today. But where's it going to go? Now, I've got two kind of ideas of where I would like it to go. Excuse me. I'm thinking, if we could head to Seaford, or potentially down to Bayview, but they're more like high speed lines. So I'm kind of wondering if it's worth coming up towards Stone Peak, as they don't actually have a passenger connection to anywhere yet. Is the bus connection? I don't even think there's a bus connection in there. So yeah, I'm thinking of bringing it up here actually and running between them two towns. So that's where we're gonna start today. So I'm just gonna start off with a small railway station. I'm hoping to use one of these ones, as they do look a little bit more Victorian than uh, the standard ones that you get in the game. Now, just wanting to make sure that I don't really want I don't want catenary. I kind of want it in the town as much as possible, but it doesn't matter if it goes here because we're going to need to build a tunnel to get out of here. There's no way that the railway line would have got here like by going over the top. It's just too much of a steep incline. So and we're off. So I'm thinking it'd be quite good to kind of go, hopefully, under this road. Well, that's what I was hoping, but we seem to be emerging a little bit. It's kind of trying to come out a little bit too soon, really. The only other thing we could do is if we come out and then go over the top. But I don't think that's going to be an option now. It's a shame we can't just nudge it onto this side. We could do that. Then if I just take that back a little bit. There we go, that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll do. Do you want to double track it all the way? You know what, I don't think so. Most heritage lines are usually, well, where I live anyway, they're normally just single track. So I'm probably going to try and mimic that. Well, that's a steep hill. Let's have a look, see what where we best go in here. Crikey, we might need a viaduct here. I think we are going to need a viaduct there. Let's see what we've got. I don't think we've built too many of these so far in the game, so I'm quite happy to have a larger viaduct. It's going to be quite a scenic heritage route, this one, with lots of tunnels kind of darting in and out of the hillside. I don't mind a bit of tunnel, but as long as it's not too much, because at the end of the day we want to be able to see our trains doing what they do. It's wanting to put another bridge in. I don't think we necessarily need one. I think we can just put an embankment there. Probably all going to have to build a small tunnel there to get through there. And then hopefully shouldn't be too steep getting down here. I'm just going to put that onto level so we can build a bridge over this river. We'll put in a similar kind of station here. Where are we putting it? I think like on this side of town because we've got the trams and everything on the other side. Yeah, it'll go there. We'll delete that building there. Squeeze this in up here. And then connect this up. You know what, I'm gonna add the points just before this bridge. And that's where we're gonna go from double track to single track for this stretch of the route. We could potentially have two trains on. I might double track a little bit in the middle if we see the demand there. Again here, I'm just gonna have this open up into a second track to go into here. There we go. So we've got the track in, and I'm just going to pop in just some points so we can kind of change tracks just before the station. That does make this into a bit of a passing loop, which is fine. Although I don't intend that to be used as a passing loop. But like, the opportunity is there if needs be. That there. That there. And then it's de-weeding time down there. So yeah, we'll jump onto that at some point. I think this terrain just kind of needs a little bit of smoothing just to make it just a little bit smoother. There we go. I'm surprised how deep the cutting is there. I didn't think it would be quite as savage as that. Cool. So we'll pop in some signals. We're definitely going to be using these. If we're on a heritage line, then this will be the signal that we want. Signal there, and one on the entry into the tunnel, and one just here before merging onto this single track line. There we go. That's not too bad, actually. Then pop this one in here, and another one just down here, again, where it kind of merges in, just to try and prevent anything from getting blocked up. We do want some kind of depot. Now, it's a bit of a shame because I was looking for something a little bit bigger, a little bit more warehousey. A roundhouse or something would be pretty good. I'd love to have a turntable. I need to have a look on the Steam Workshop and see what we've got. Maybe that's something for a future episode to jump in and do. That's quite a big difference there in height. I don't know if I like that. I think that's just a little bit too tight. I think I just need to rework this junction a little bit better. So I'm hoping that I'll just be able to snap that depot onto here. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, I think I know what's happening. It hasn't properly formed that track into place. So properly snapped it into place, should I say. So if we try again now, that should... No, okay, right, let's try one more. Third time lucky. There we go, so that's snapped into place now. That just gives us a few tracks here to kind of work with as well, so we can try and make it look a little bit nicer. I'm not really sure about this weird curve that it's got going on. Let's go have it snapping straight. We know that's level, and if you do that, oh yeah, I forgot you could do that now. You can kind of have like three tracks coming off the same set of points, which is pretty cool. We can expand on that a little bit later, but I think that gets a good base for us. Just going to lift that land up in the middle so it's roughly where we want it, and then just smooth away to make it nice and flat. There we have it. We've got a small heritage railway line. What kind of rolling stock can I put on this? I don't know if I've got all the trains unlocked. What do we have steam-wise? Let's see about some steam power. There's some very interesting ones. I think I need to go onto the workshop and get a few more, but I'm going to go with this one, the Flying Scotsman. And locomotives, sorry, locomotives, passenger coaches. What have we got? There's quite a lot of variety. I think these are the ones I'm going to go for though. I'm not really sure how these are supposed to be arranged. This says front on it, so I assume this is supposed to be up here towards the locomotive. Let's put in a couple of first class, couple of third class, put in a luggage van, the brake van at the rear, and oh, we're out of money. I didn't expect that at this point in the game. Am I actually losing money? Or have I just had the game paused for such a long time that it's been spending like crazy? Let's just we'll take out a bit of a loan for this one just to get this train on the go. I think we are doing okay for money, to be fair. So buy that, and then set to here, and then we'll have the first passenger service up to Stone Peak. There we go, a nice little basic line. It's gathering a bit of pace now. That's actually quite a long train. Oh, that's going to look great going over this bridge. I didn't realise it would accelerate quite that quick, to be fair. For a steam locomotive, it's I know that the Flying Scotsman was pretty rapid, but I didn't quite realise how powerful it actually is as a locomotive. Like, that's really got up to speed relatively quickly. Let's have a look and see if anyone's made their way to the station yet to jump aboard. Can take a little while before they start filtering through to the station. Well, we've got one who's just gone in, so they're probably walking from quite a fair distance around the town on the way here, so hopefully there'll be a few more by the time the train gets here. Probably already making good progress. Yeah, it's making yeah, that's pretty rapid. It's quite nice to have a bit of steam, even though it's been quite a modern map. I think having, just kind of a heritage line or something along them lines, just kind of makes it feel a little bit more real. And you can't beat a bit of steam. So I'm just looking to see if there's any kind of carriages or anything I can put down at the depot just to kind of add. Oh, we can add one of these in. You'll definitely have one of those. To be fair, we could add the pacer. I know that a few of them have made their way to heritage railways after being taken out of service. I was kind of looking for some kind of like carriages that. Yeah, there's nothing really jumping out at me. Let's kind of add in just a few. A few different kind of carriages just here. Kind of being left there to be refurbished, or I don't know really, just there. Is there any more steam? I didn't see any steam locomotives when I was scrolling through. I might have just been going too fast. There's something just no, there's nothing. We could add a tanker of some kind. Oh yes, we can have a water tower. We do probably want a signal box here as well. Where are the stairs? You can change where the stairs go. Steps. Oh, the camera's going a bit crazy there. It decided it wanted to zoom all the way out. I think that's a nice little railway going from our like touristy town up. We've actually got someone waiting here now as well, so that's good. Have we got any more people waiting up here? Just the 3 people, but I reckon that'll increase over time. I thought I had a bus service here. I must have forgot to put something in. I'm sure I put a bus in. Like I definitely did from over here. Oh, this station's really busy. I probably need to look at adding some more trains onto this route. We've made our money back now, so I can repay that loan at least. I quite like seeing a busy station. It just makes you feel like you've kind of succeeded in what you're hoping to achieve. You know, lots of people, lots going on, lots of trains coming in and out. I do want some tips on how to grow these towns further. I know this town's kind of grown quite a bit, which is the intention was to have some growth there, and that seems to be happening. They're taking quite a lot of goods, but how do I like grow these other towns to be even more? Because we only have a limited amount of industry. I just don't know if we have the quantities. We're going to need to kind of make these grow to become much bigger. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. anywho, I think that's for another day. So, yeah, we've set up this heritage line. Relatively pleased with it. I think it's just what we wanted. We'll go down here and watch our train pull in. So yeah, I think it's kind of growing there. I'm going to do a little bit of decorating on this one just to put some fences in, and a little bit on the line side fencing, and maybe add a passing loop in the middle. We'll see how the passenger numbers are looking, but at the moment I think it's probably about right for the size of line we've got. Probably a bit overkill on the amount of station platforms we've got at the moment, but overall I think it's going to be really, really nice. I actually quite like the Flying Scotsman as a locomotive. I think it's a very beautiful locomotive, ideal for a line like this. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.